You're choosing Chilltown over us by doing that. You want me to come with you?
Are you guys prepared to take on the whole house, though?
Sure, why not?
All right. All right, I'm going to try to be as diplomatic as possible.
Yeah, be diplomatic.
But I'm going to have to be, I'm putting my foot down, so you guys, I hope you guys are ready.
Right.
Is James outside? I've already thought about this, but I've definitely committed to getting Diane out, and that's what the consensus in the house is. So if by Diane not leaving, it definitely really screws me over. So it puts me in a really bad position. So in saying that, we can't dump the votes. It's pretty much going to lock a target on all of us, and that's going to be a clear. It's going to clearly.
There's two groups of four in the House, and the vote tomorrow is going to determine.
Chilltown's definitely voting in one direction. They're making their point very clear, and we're trying to take the other side. So the problem is now it's going to significantly screw us over. We've been trying to be as cool as possible, and we do definitely feel like we're trying to keep things very neutral and align people in one direction as much as possible, and that was pretty much the premise behind this election this week, and that was pretty much the only reason behind it, and in addition to trying to take out a shady alliance. And now I thought we can do it. I put my ass on the line, and it doesn't look like it's going to happen at this point. But the problem is now, I understand your position, but it's taking a clear, inadvertent stab at us and my decision, and so it's just going to be posing a problem. I'm just saying, if at any time when you are going to knock on our door and you need that critical vote, it might not be it.
If you had taken this hardline stance and we were having this conversation about Mike, Boogie, Will, or Jace, I'd be right there with you, and I'd stand beside you, and I wouldn't have a problem with it. But unfortunately, you're taking this hardline position about one of the best players in the game and keeping her in the game when her jugular is exposed.
Okay, that's fine.
You know, I think that if you guys, if you guys are freaked by Diane, grab her up.
I'm not freaked by Diane at all, but the point is,
no point
Diane is not to be grabbed up right now because Diane belongs to Chilltown. Okay.
You cannot grab her, dude.
There's not a person in here that doesn't believe that the Mr. and Mrs. Smith alliance didn't exist.
You say that she's
because
definitely...
she's told me it existed, she's told you it existed.
That's great. Kesar, if you believe that Chilltown was a problem, you should have dealt with Chilltown. If you believe that Mr. and Mrs. Smith was a problem,
it's week
you
2,
should have.
bro. You can't
Then
run.
why, if it's just week 2 and it doesn't matter, then why are we talking about it?
It matters in the sense you can't go. You're like, okay, there's obviously a big target. You attack it the week 2. I'm not going to make the same mistake I made last year.
But you know what you did? You did make the same mistake you did last year. You guys got so focused on getting James, who was waffling, who could have gone either way, that instead of taking out a direct target that tells you to your face what they're going to do, you made that target strong. That she.
Marcellas, if you get in my face, it's going to get ugly.
Listen to me,
Marcellas,
James. You are asking me to believe that
Marcellas,
this is not physical. I'm trying to explain to you.
Okay.
I'm not touching you like crazy.
Sit down.
I'm tired of talking about this. You're asking me to believe that Diane is different from what I believe about Nokomis. And you're asking me to believe that based upon Diane's past play, that Diane is going to be whatever. How am I supposed to take that same leap of faith with you based upon your past play? But you're asking me to take that leap of faith. Diane told me to my face that she is not going to put you guys in harm's way.
One thing. Okay, because I feel like I'm stuck in a rock and a hard place, I'm just being a little bit more firm in my stance. I am not trying to put you, I'm not trying to strong arm you in any way. I'm
not worried about Diane putting me up at all. I like Diane as a person, and I'm just seeing this is why this decision is so hard for me. And this is why I've been arguing with the 4 this entire week, because I want Diane to stay. But because of the fact that she is a leg of what I see she might be the one, person who we would all like to keep in that alliance, because you named all the other 3 people as people you would like to go. But I see her as being someone who, if the luck of the draw falls and she's HOH, those people will strong-arm in her into putting up someone other than...
And you know why they could strong-arm her into putting you guys up? Because you closed the lines of communication to her.
All right, well...
Just give me a second with Marcellas.
You're supposed to be my fucking friend.
Marcellas,
and you are like, and you're up in my face talking about don't get in my face and don't touch me.
Marcellas, you got right in my face and started putting your hands in my face.
Do you actually Jace or I'm anybody.
No, but it's just there's a certain point. As I give you respect when
This
I talk, Marcellas,
Kaser
listen
just
to me.
fucking threatened me.
Marcellas,
does he want to drive me to the floor?
Listen to me. This is why I'm trying to talk to you, and I asked him to step away. Okay? What happened here was stupid. Okay? I'm one of those people. I enjoy my personal space. That's when I talk to people. I don't try to get in an elevated position. Marcellas, just let me finish a couple sentences. I'm not talking to you from an elevated position. I'm not sitting here trying to be authoritative or anything. It's just everyone agrees that the nominations were the dumbest fucking nominations.
You guys want to pretend like you have the numbers. Look around the house. You don't have the numbers. The rest of the house wants Diane to stay. That's why you're fighting so hard to get me and Erica.
Listen to me, okay? I've told you I want Diane to stay, okay? On a personal level, all right? What worries me is her alliance with... I understand. Marcellas, you don't have to explain that to me, okay? Your decision, fine, whatever. I told you I'm not here to talk about your vote. We're not here to talk about that. I'm here because of the incident that happened on the couch, and I want to make sure.
No.
Okay.
It was wrong on both our parts. I thought we were closer than we were. And I hope you know that I would...
I know, but I'm just like...
You've got me by 5 inches. I'm not going to
Got you by 10 inches right there, bitch.
throw, you know? It's just like, it's passionate for all of us.
No,
it's
I understand
passionate.
that, so...
It's okay. Please know.
No, Marcellas,
that
you don't have to say anything to me.
Okay.
Okay? This is not a team sport. It's an individual game. Okay? As much as I know, or I feel, I hope that Diane would not put me up. I'm doing this because I think of... There are a new set of 4 horsemen. There's the 4 ugly horsemen.
Right.
You know?
I agree with that, but I think that case
But down the line, I would much rather go against Diane than I would against... But like I said, I'm lumped in with the 4 regardless of whether I'm their best friend or I'm someone that they were going to use and abuse again. Regardless, that's just the consensus around the house. So
I can't be dictated to somebody who categorically has made bad decisions his season and now this season. You know?
I'm not going to rip on Kaser anymore than I've already done. Marcellas, I just have a real issue with anyone getting in my face when I'm at a low position. It's just it leaves you vulnerable. It's anybody. It's just reaction. You know how you just react to things?
Right. He's a girl. Don't let him. A girl can. Unless he hits you in the nuts.
And I asked him to back up a couple times and he didn't. That's why I had to stand up.